To act as if you already have everything begins with a simple yet profound realization: the present moment holds all the power you need. The world around you is not a reflection of what you lack, but rather a manifestation of your inner belief system. The key to abundance is not in waiting for something external to change, but in shifting your inner state, for that is where everything is created. Imagine yourself in the fullness of what you desire: the riches, the success, the peace, the relationships. See them as though they are already part of your life. Don't think of these things as future possibilities, but as present realities. You are not waiting for them to come into being. They already exist in the realm of your imagination. Your power to manifest begins with this knowing, with the assumption that what you desire is already yours. Your thoughts are powerful, more powerful than you may realize. They shape your reality, your circumstances, your life. So if you want to live as if you already have everything, you must first control your thinking. Do not entertain thoughts of lack, fear, or doubt. These are not your truth. They are distractions, illusions designed to keep you from recognizing your divine power. Instead, occupy your mind with thoughts of abundance. See yourself living in the fullness of what you desire, walking in it, breathing it, feeling it. The more real it becomes in your mind, the more inevitable it is that it will manifest in your world. Feel the emotions of having everything right now. Feel the joy of success, the peace of abundance, the freedom of security. These emotions are the real currency of manifestation. The physical world is a reflection of your emotional state. So if you want to act as if you already have everything, you must be willing to feel as though you already do. Feel it deeply. Feel it with every fiber of your being, until there is no room for doubt. The more you feel this truth, the more it will impress upon your subconscious mind, which in turn will influence the outer world to align with your inner vision. The act of assumption is vital. Assume that the thing you desire is already yours, that it is already happening in this very moment. This is not a mere wish or hope, but a confident knowing that what you seek is already part of your reality. This assumption must be maintained at all times, regardless of what appears to be happening in your external world. Your external circumstances are nothing but the reflection of your internal state, and as you persist in your assumption, the reflection must change. Do not be moved by appearances. Just as the sun does not stop shining because of the clouds, you must not allow temporary challenges or delays to shake your confidence. The moment you assume that you have everything, the moment you live in that state of being, everything begins to shift. The universe has no choice but to reflect your inner reality, because you are the creator of your experience. It is essential to live as though your desires are already fulfilled, not waiting for the world to align with you, but aligning yourself with the world. Be that which you desire. Live it, breathe it, move as if it is already here. Your actions, your words, your thoughts must all be in harmony with the belief that you are complete, that you already have everything. The world will catch up with you. Your environment will conform to the image you hold in your mind. Your life will begin to mirror the feeling of already having everything. Remember, you are not trying to acquire something that is not already yours. You are simply bringing into manifestation what already exists in the spiritual realm. All that you need is within you. It is only a matter of awakening to the truth that you are already abundant, already whole, already successful. And when you act from that place of certainty, the universe will respond accordingly. So, act as though you already have everything. See it, feel it, be it. Let no outer conditions sway you, for the world within will shape the world without. Your faith in your own power will bring everything to you, for the law is unchanging. As within, so without. Act as if you already have everything, and watch the world bend to the will of your imagination. To live as though you already have everything is a profound and transformative practice that begins within. It is not about mere hope or wishing for things to materialize. It is about the deep-seated knowing that everything you desire is already yours. It is the realization that the only limitation you face is the way you perceive the world and how you perceive yourself within it. The moment you decide to step into the fullness of your desires, to walk as though they are already realized, you begin the process of manifestation. But this process requires more than just wishful thinking. It requires faith, patience, persistence, and a willingness to act in alignment with your inner knowing. The truth is, everything you have ever desired already exists in the unseen world. It exists in the invisible realm, in the form of thoughts, ideas, and feelings. What we see in the physical world is a reflection of what has already been created in the mind. The physical is merely a mirror of the spiritual, and when you change your perception, when you align yourself with the feeling of having everything, you begin to draw that reality into being. We are all creators of our own experience, and our thoughts are the building blocks of our reality. Every thought you entertain is either creating the world you desire or reinforcing the one you have. This is why it is essential to take control of your thoughts and emotions. If you want to act as if you have everything, you must first believe it. Not just believe it in a distant or abstract sense, but believe it in your bones, in your cells, in every part of your being. You must feel it as though it has already happened. Your beliefs are powerful forces that shape your experience. So in order to have everything, you must first believe you already do. The process of acting as if you have everything begins with the cultivation of an abundant mindset. This means shifting your focus from what is missing to what is already present. Start to look at your life through the lens of abundance, not lack. There is a tendency to focus on what isn't here yet, but this only prolongs the experience of wanting and waiting. Instead, focus on all that is already good and abundant in your life, no matter how small it may seem. The more you focus on abundance, the more you will see evidence of it around you. You are essentially training your mind to recognize the abundance that already exists in your world. As you focus on abundance, you must also release the fear and doubt that may arise. Fear has no place in the consciousness of one who acts as if they already have everything. Fear is the opposite of faith, and faith is the key to manifestation. When you act as if you already have everything, there is no room for fear. You must trust that what you desire is already on its way to you, even if the outer world does not yet reflect it. Trust is the force that keeps you moving forward, even in the face of uncertainty. When you trust, you send out a clear message to the universe that you are confident in the fulfillment of your desires. You must also let go of attachment to the how and when of your desires. This is where many people falter. They believe that they must control the way their desires will manifest, or the exact timing of when they will come into their lives. But this is not how the law works. The universe has a way of bringing your desires to you in ways that are often beyond your comprehension. Your only job is to stay focused on the end result, the feeling of already having everything, and allow the universe to work out the details. Let go of the need to control the process and instead trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. When you are not attached to the how, you create the space for miracles to occur, for things to manifest in ways you never expected. To truly act as if you have everything, you must also take inspired action. Acting as if doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for things to fall into your lap. It means acting in alignment with the person you are becoming, the person who already has everything. It means taking steps toward your goals with confidence, knowing that you are worthy of what you desire. The actions you take must be in harmony with the vision you hold in your mind. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, for example, start acting like one today. Take the steps that a successful entrepreneur would take, even if you haven't yet reached your goal. When you act as if, you are sending a message to your subconscious mind that you are already that person. And as you continue to act in alignment with your desires, you will begin to see the physical world rearrange itself to match your inner state. Your beliefs must be consistently reinforced by your actions. It is not enough to think positively for a moment and then revert to old patterns of doubt and fear. You must live in the consciousness of already having everything at all times. This is a practice that requires dedication, focus, and perseverance. Each time doubt creeps in, remind yourself that you are living in the end result. You are not waiting for something to happen, you are already experiencing it. The more you practice this, the more natural it will become, and the more powerful the shift will be. Another important aspect of acting as if you already have everything is the way you speak. Your words are powerful tools that shape your reality. The things you say out loud, and even the things you say to yourself, are creating the world around you. If you say, "I can't afford that," or "That's impossible for me," you are reinforcing the belief that you are lacking. But when you speak as though you already have everything, you send out a completely different message. You must speak with confidence, using words that affirm the abundance already in your life. Speak of yourself as the successful, fulfilled, abundant person you are becoming. Speak as if your dreams are already your reality. The energy you emit is also crucial to acting as if you have everything. Energy is contagious, and it is the energy you radiate that will attract the people, opportunities, and circumstances you need to bring your desires into manifestation. When you act as if you already have everything, you are embodying the energy of abundance. You radiate confidence, peace, and joy. People are drawn to this energy because it is magnetic. You begin to attract the right people and situations into your life because your energy aligns with what you desire. Let us not forget the importance of gratitude in this process. Gratitude is a powerful force that opens the door to more abundance. When you act as if you already have everything, you naturally express gratitude for everything you already have. Gratitude raises your vibration and aligns you with the energy of abundance. It signals to the universe that you are ready for more, and more will come. Every time you express gratitude, you are acknowledging the abundance that already surrounds you. And as you do so, you create a greater opening for the manifestation of your desires. The key to acting as if you already have everything is rooted in the belief that you are deserving of all that you desire. Many people struggle with the feeling that they are not worthy of their dreams. This is one of the biggest obstacles to manifestation. But you must understand that you are worthy, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are a divine being capable of creating anything you desire. The moment you recognize your worth, everything will shift. You will begin to step into the fullness of your power and start to act as if you have everything, because you know that you are deserving of it all. So begin today. Live as if you already have everything. See it in your mind's eye, feel it in your heart, act as though it is already here, take inspired action, speak with confidence, radiate the energy of abundance, and express gratitude for all that you already have. The more you practice this, the more you will see your world change. The outer world is a reflection of the inner world, and as you shift your inner state, the outer world must reflect that shift. You are the creator of your reality, and when you act as if you already have everything, everything will begin to fall into place. The universe has no choice but to respond to the energy you put out. So, step into your power and watch your world transform. As you continue to embody the mindset of having everything, it becomes clear that this journey is not just about external manifestation, but about deeply transforming the way you see yourself and the world around you. Acting as if you have everything means not only aligning with your desires, but also recognizing the inner fullness that already exists within you. You are already complete. There is nothing missing from your being. The world outside is simply a reflection of the state of your inner world. And when you begin to see yourself as whole, as already having everything, your life will begin to mirror that perception. You are the creator of your life. Everything you experience is a result of the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions you choose to hold within. The idea that you need to wait for something external to happen in order to feel whole, complete, or abundant is a false narrative that many people live by. The truth is, everything you need is already within you. It always has been. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are the keys that unlock the door to the life you desire. The moment you choose to believe that you already have everything, you begin to shift the way your reality shows up. This shift begins in the simplest of ways. It starts with your thoughts. The thoughts you entertain are what form the foundation of your reality. So when you act as though you already have everything, the thoughts you hold in your mind must match that truth. You cannot allow thoughts of lack, limitation, or fear to occupy your mind, for they will only serve to create more of the same. Your thoughts must be in alignment with the feeling of already having everything, because that is the vibration that will draw your desires closer to you. One of the most powerful tools you have in this process is imagination. Your imagination is the bridge between the unseen world of possibility and the tangible world of experience. Through imagination, you can vividly picture yourself living in the fullness of what you desire. The more real this picture becomes in your mind, the more real it will become in your world. When you imagine yourself in the fullness of your desires, you are impressing your subconscious mind with a new truth. One where you already have everything. This mental image then starts to filter into your actions, decisions, and behaviors, leading to a life that mirrors the abundance you see in your mind. Imagination is not just a tool for visualizing the future, but a powerful force that shapes your present reality. When you act as if you already have everything, your imagination becomes a tool to create the experience of having it now. The feelings that arise from imagining your desires already fulfilled become the foundation for your manifestation. These feelings generate a vibration that resonates with the energy of abundance, and when you hold that energy long enough, it begins to manifest in your life. But imagination alone is not enough. You must also believe that what you imagine is not just a fleeting thought, but a real possibility. To believe that you have everything already is to trust the process of manifestation completely. Belief is the fuel that drives your imagination forward. Without belief, your visions will remain empty dreams, disconnected from the reality of your life. But when you trust in the process, when you believe that what you desire is already yours, you unlock the door to limitless possibilities. Belief is what allows you to step into your desires and claim them as your own. It's important to note that your belief is not contingent upon what is happening in your outer world. The appearance of things is not your reality. What you see with your physical eyes is only a reflection of what you believe to be true. If you want to change your life, you must change your beliefs. You must act as though your desires are already fulfilled, regardless of the current circumstances around you. Your outer world will reflect whatever is most dominant in your thoughts and beliefs. If you believe that you already have everything, your outer world must rearrange itself to match that belief. This is where many people struggle. They look at their current circumstances and assume that their desires are far away, that they are not yet ready or worthy of having what they want. But this is a misunderstanding of how the law works. The law of attraction, or the law of creation, operates on a vibration-based system. It doesn't care about the current state of your physical reality. It only responds to the vibration you are emitting. When you vibrate at the frequency of already having everything, your reality must reflect that frequency, regardless of the current external conditions. You must understand that your circumstances do not define you. You are not limited by what you see or what others say is possible. You are limitless. and the power to create the life you desire is within you at all times. The moment you start to act as if you have everything, you stop giving power to your circumstances, you stop allowing the physical world to dictate how you feel and what you believe. Instead, you take control of your inner world, knowing that as you change your inner state, your outer world will follow. This is the essence of living by faith. Faith is the ability to see beyond the visible, to trust in the unseen. It is not based on evidence or logic, but on the unwavering belief that what you desire is already yours. Faith allows you to act as if you already have everything, even when the world around you seems to suggest otherwise. When you have faith, you can stand firm in the belief that your desires are already manifesting, regardless of the challenges you face. Faith empowers you to keep moving forward, knowing that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even if you cannot yet see the evidence of it. As you continue on this path of acting as if you already have everything, you will start to notice subtle shifts in your life. Opportunities will begin to present themselves, and people will start to show up in your life who align with your new vibration. This is the result of your internal shift. The more you align with the feeling of already having everything, the more the universe responds by bringing your desires closer to you. Your actions will begin to reflect your inner state, and the world will begin to reflect your new beliefs. But remember, this process requires consistency. You must consistently act as if you already have everything, even when things seem uncertain. Every moment is an opportunity to align yourself with the feeling of abundance, to reinforce the belief that everything you desire is already here. The more you practice this, the more natural it will become, and the more your reality will shift to match your inner state. It takes time, but with persistence, your world will begin to conform to your new beliefs. Another essential aspect of this practice is gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that accelerates the manifestation process. When you express gratitude for what you already have, you send out the message that you are open to receiving more. Gratitude aligns your energy with the abundance that already exists in your life. It helps you to see that you already have so much and that there is always more to come. When you live in a state of gratitude, you are sending a clear message to the universe that you are ready and willing to receive all that you desire. As you embrace the practice of acting as if you already have everything, you will begin to notice how quickly your reality shifts. Opportunities will show up in unexpected ways, and your circumstances will begin to align with your desires. You will attract people and situations that match the frequency of your desires. This is the power of living as if. When you live in alignment with your desires, you attract those desires into your life. The universe has no choice but to respond to your vibration. The process of acting as if is not about waiting for something to happen. It is about stepping into the fullness of who you already are. It is about recognizing the power within you to create the life you desire. You are not a passive participant in your life, you are the creator of it. When you act as if you already have everything, you are stepping into your divine power, and the world around you must reflect that power. So continue to act as if. Keep your mind focused on the end result, and let go of the need to control the how or when. Feel the emotions of already having everything, and allow that feeling to guide your actions. Trust the process, and know that the universe is working on your behalf. With persistence, faith, and gratitude, you will begin to see your desires manifest before your eyes. The life you've always wanted is already on its way to you. You just need to continue to act as if you have everything. When you act as if you already have everything, your life begins to take on a new rhythm. The rhythm of knowing that every moment is a step closer to the fullness of what you have already created in your mind. You stop questioning, doubting, or waiting for evidence from the outside world. You stop needing permission, validation, or reassurance. You begin to walk with the certainty that what you desire is already unfolding, regardless of how long it may take to appear in the physical world. You become fully aligned with your vision, and that vision begins to expand. This process is not always easy because, for many, it goes against years of conditioning. Many people have been trained to seek external proof of success, love, and abundance before they can feel or act as though they have them. But the key to transformation is the shift in perception. Understanding that the external world is simply a reflection of your inner state. The moment you change the way you feel about yourself and your desires, your outer world must change accordingly. It's essential to note that acting as if you already have everything is not about pretending. It's not about wearing a mask or faking happiness. It's about aligning your internal state with the belief that your desires are already on their way to you. It's about embodying the energy of someone who is already living in the reality you desire. You don't have to manipulate or force your desires into existence. Instead, you simply allow them to unfold by living in the state of already having them. The more you feel the emotions of already possessing what you desire, the more you draw that reality toward you. If you want abundance, feel the joy, freedom, and satisfaction of already having it. If you want love, feel the warmth, connection, and unconditional support of already being loved. If you desire success, feel the confidence, fulfillment, and gratitude of having achieved your goals. The feeling is the secret. The more you allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with having everything, the more your desires must come into physical form. This is the law of attraction, the law of creation. Like attracts like. What you feel in your heart is what you will attract into your life. When you act as if you already have everything, your actions begin to change. You no longer approach life from a place of desperation or fear. Instead, you take action from a place of empowerment, knowing that everything you do is moving you closer to the realization of your dreams. Your decisions, your choices, and your interactions with others all reflect the belief that your desires are already in motion. You no longer second-guess yourself or hesitate to take risks. You trust in your ability to create the life you want, and you move forward with confidence and grace. This state of being does not mean that you will never encounter challenges or setbacks. Challenges are simply opportunities for growth. When you act as if you already have everything, you understand that nothing can shake your belief in your worth and your ability to create. You see every obstacle as a stepping stone, every challenge as part of the process of manifestation. You do not see yourself as a victim of circumstances, but as the creator of your reality. When you believe you already have everything, you develop a deep sense of peace. This peace comes from knowing that everything you need is already within you. You are not seeking fulfillment from the outside world because you know that it is already yours. You stop chasing after things or people to feel complete. You are complete as you are. The world becomes a place of abundance where everything you need is available to you simply by aligning yourself with the energy of abundance. The peace you cultivate when you act as if you already have everything also brings a sense of contentment. This contentment arises not from what is happening in your external world, but from the deep knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. You are not rushing to get somewhere because you realize that everything is unfolding perfectly. You are already living the life you desire, and that knowledge brings an unshakable peace. The desire for more does not come from a place of lack or fear, but from the joy of knowing that there is always more to experience. You are not chasing happiness because you are living it every day. As you move through your days, acting as though you have everything, you become magnetic. People are drawn to your energy because they sense that you are no longer seeking anything outside yourself to feel complete. You radiate a sense of inner fulfillment that cannot be faked or imitated. When you act as though you already have everything, you begin to attract people, opportunities, and situations that are in alignment with your desires. This is the law of resonance at work. Your vibration is a match to the vibration of the world you want to create. The more you align with the feeling of already having everything, the more your life will begin to reflect that truth. Opportunities will present themselves in unexpected ways, and doors will open that you never thought possible. This is not because you are forcing things to happen, but because your vibration has shifted to match the frequency of your desires. The universe, which is always responding to the energy you put out, cannot help but deliver your desires to you. The power of acting as if is that it puts you in a state of flow. When you act as though you already have everything, you stop forcing things to happen. You stop trying to control the outcome. Instead, you allow life to unfold naturally, knowing that everything is working in your favor. You stop resisting what is, and you begin to trust the process. This trust in the process is one of the most powerful things you can do, because it releases any resistance you may have to the unfolding of your desires. You let go of the need to know exactly how or when something will happen, and you focus on enjoying the process of creation. As you continue to act as if you already have everything, you begin to notice how your confidence grows. Confidence is a natural byproduct of knowing that you are already whole, already worthy, already deserving of all the good things that are coming into your life. When you believe that you already have everything, you stop doubting yourself. You stop questioning whether or not you are capable of achieving your dreams. Instead, you trust in your own abilities, knowing that you are a powerful creator. Your confidence is magnetic, and it draws people and opportunities into your life. When you act as if you have everything, you also begin to embrace the idea of abundance in all areas of your life. You understand that there is more than enough for everyone. There is no need to compete or compare yourself to others. Your success does not diminish the success of others. There is an infinite supply of abundance. You stop seeing the world as a place of scarcity, and instead you see it as a place where opportunities are limitless. This shift in perspective allows you to live with greater ease and joy. The power of acting as if you already have everything is in its simplicity. You don't need to do anything extraordinary. You don't need to chase after your dreams or try to force the universe to deliver your desires. All you need to do is believe that you already have everything and live in alignment with that belief. The moment you do this, you will begin to notice how your life changes. Your reality shifts to reflect the truth of who you are and what you believe. When you embrace the idea of acting as if you already have everything, you will no longer feel the need to wait for something outside yourself to change before you can be happy. You will no longer feel incomplete or lacking. You will know deep within your being that you are already whole, already abundant, already successful. And this knowing will radiate from you, attracting everything you desire into your life. The world will reflect back to you the abundance and fulfillment that you already feel within. The life you desire is not something that is far away or out of reach. It is already here, within you. And when you act as if you have everything, you allow it to manifest in the world around you. You are the creator of your reality. And the moment you align with the belief that you already have everything, you activate the power to bring your dreams to life. All that is left to do is to live with the knowing that everything you desire is already on its way to you, and to continue acting as if. The key to acting as if you already have everything lies in the subtle shift of perception. It's not a matter of pretending or deceiving yourself into thinking something is true when it is not. It is about recognizing that your inner world has the power to shape the outer world. The universe does not respond to what you have or don't have. It responds to what you believe. And when you believe that you already possess everything you need, you are not just imagining it, you are embodying. This inner transformation is what draws everything that matches your belief to you. Imagine for a moment that you already have everything you desire. Your home, your dream career, your ideal relationships, financial abundance, they are already yours. How would you walk? What would you wear? How would you speak? What decisions would you make today? These actions and feelings are not a matter of external circumstance, but of internal certainty. Acting as if you already have everything is about creating an energetic match between who you are now and the person you wish to be. The moment you make that energetic shift, the universe aligns to support you. Living in the fullness of what you desire requires faith. Faith that what is within your heart is already unfolding. Faith that the universe or God is always working behind the scenes, aligning situations, people, and opportunities to bring you everything that you have already declared. Faith that there is no waiting for the right time or right conditions. The conditions are created by your belief. If you believe that everything is already aligned, that there is no delay, then that is exactly how it will unfold. The moment you step into that space of trust, you release resistance, and everything begins to fall into place. Acting as if you have everything is an invitation to stop waiting for your life to change. Instead, you begin to see life through the lens of the person you are becoming, not the person you were. This is a key shift, moving from a state of lack and limitation to one of abundance and possibility. It requires letting go of the old story that you are not enough, that you do not have enough, and that the world is a place of scarcity. The truth is that the world is abundant, and everything you desire is available to you, but it is up to you to claim it. You must act as if you already have everything to make it your reality. Every action you take, no matter how small, carries energy. This energy vibrates at a frequency that draws like energy towards it. If you act from the belief that you already have everything, you start to naturally attract opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with that belief. For example, if you act from a place of financial abundance, you will start to attract financial opportunities, even if they aren't immediately obvious. This can manifest as a new business opportunity, a promotion, or even a simple change in your mindset towards money, helping you to manage it more effectively. You become a magnet for everything you desire because your energy and actions are in alignment with that desire. It is important to recognize that acting as if you already have everything is not about forcing your desires to manifest. It is about trusting that your desires are already in motion. You do not need to chase after them, they are already coming towards you. All you need to do is make space for them by acting from the place of already having them. This is a powerful realization. Your desires are not something you need to earn, work for, or strive toward in a desperate way. They are already on their way to you, and your job is to prepare yourself to receive them. As you continue to act as if you already have everything, you will start to notice subtle changes in your life. Relationships that once seemed strained or distant may begin to shift, as your new energy attracts people who align with the life you are creating. Opportunities you once thought were beyond your reach may present themselves. Your self-confidence will grow, and you will feel empowered to take risks and make bold decisions, knowing that you are already living in the abundance you desire. The universe or God is not waiting for you to prove your worthiness. It is responding to your belief that you already are worthy. This process is not immediate, and it's important to remain patient with yourself. Acting as if you already have everything is a continual practice. It is about consistently choosing to align with your desires, to feel the feelings of already having what you want, and to take actions that reflect that belief. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, you will begin to see the results of your alignment. You will notice synchronicities, people reaching out to you, and opportunities that seem to come from nowhere. This is the natural unfolding of the law of attraction. Your internal state is always reflected back to you in the form of external circumstances. It is also crucial to understand that acting as if you already have everything does not mean you become complacent. This is not about sitting back and waiting for things to fall into your lap. Instead, it's about taking inspired action that is aligned with your desires. When you act as if you already have everything, you make decisions from a place of confidence and certainty. You are no longer second-guessing yourself or waiting for permission from others. You move forward with purpose, knowing that everything you do is taking you one step closer to the life you have already claimed. The power of acting as if also lies in the practice of gratitude. When you act as if you already have everything, you develop a deep sense of appreciation for the blessings that are already in your life, even if they are not yet fully realized. Gratitude amplifies the energy of abundance and opens the door for more blessings to flow into your life. When you can express gratitude for what you already have, you signal to the universe that you are ready for more. You create a magnetic energy that attracts even greater abundance, success, and love. As you continue to embody the feeling of already having everything, you also begin to release fear and doubt. These negative emotions are simply the result of believing in lack. When you act from the belief that everything is already yours, you cannot hold on to fear. Fear is rooted in the idea of scarcity, in the thought that there is not enough to go around. But when you know that everything you desire is already yours, there is no need for fear. There's no need to worry about the future because the future is already taken care of. At the same time, you begin to let go of any attachments to how things should unfold. Acting as if you already have everything means releasing control and allowing life to unfold in its own way. You no longer need to micromanage the details or try to force a specific outcome. Instead, you trust that everything is falling into place exactly as it should. This trust frees you from the need to rush, to push, or to try to control the timing of your desires. You allow yourself to be in the flow of life, knowing that everything is already on its way to you. When you act as if you already have everything, you also create a sense of deep inner peace. You no longer feel restless or unsatisfied because you are living in the certainty that everything you want is already yours. This peace is magnetic. It attracts not only your desires but also people and experiences that resonate with your energy. Peace is the ultimate state of alignment because it comes from the knowledge that everything is perfect as it is. And when you walk through life in this state of peace and alignment, you will begin to see that the universe is responding to you in kind. Opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are aligned with your desires will begin to flow into your life effortlessly. You will start to notice that things are no longer happening to you, but for you. Every experience becomes an opportunity for growth, and every challenge becomes a lesson in trust. The more you embody the feeling of already having everything, the more your life reflects that abundance. So, as you move forward in your journey, remember this truth. You do not have to wait for external circumstances to change before you can act as if you already have everything. You are the creator of your reality, and the moment you align with the feeling of already having everything, you activate the power within you to manifest it. Everything you desire is already on its way to you, and all you need to do is step into the life that is already yours. The moment you truly believe this, you will see that your life is already transforming, and that everything you have ever wanted is already here. As you continue on this journey of acting as if you already have everything, you may encounter moments of doubt, and that's okay. Doubt is simply a part of the process, and it doesn't invalidate the truth that you are already living in the abundance you seek. When these moments arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently return to the truth. Remind yourself that your external circumstances do not dictate your internal state. Your beliefs shape your reality, not the other way around. The world often teaches us that we must wait for things to happen, for conditions to align perfectly before we can feel the fullness of our desires. This is a trap. This mindset places your power in the hands of external forces and makes you a passive observer of your own life. It's important to realize that nothing outside of you can dictate how you feel or the life you create. You are the one who chooses how you will respond to life. You are the one who decides when you will step into your greatness. You are the one who chooses abundance over lack, certainty over fear, and joy over struggle. The practice of acting as if you already have everything is a constant invitation to shift your perception. It is an invitation to see the world not as something that is happening to you, but as something that is happening for you. Every challenge, every setback, every seemingly unfortunate event is a step toward your ultimate manifestation. When you act as if you already have everything, you begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. You begin to trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, even when it doesn't look like it. This is where true power lies, in surrendering to the flow of life. It's about recognizing that you don't need to control every outcome. You don't need to force things to happen. When you act as if you already have everything, you align yourself with the natural rhythms of the universe. You stop pushing and striving and start allowing. You let go of the need to force things into place, and instead you trust that everything is falling into place exactly as it should. At the same time, this requires you to practice deep self-trust. Trust that you are worthy of everything you desire and that you are capable of handling it when it arrives. Acting as if you already have everything is not just about material things. It's about embodying the feeling of already being the person you want to be. It's about seeing yourself as someone who is deserving of love, success, joy, and peace. When you begin to see yourself as worthy of all that you desire, your actions will naturally reflect this belief. You will begin to make choices from a place of abundance, not scarcity. One of the most transformative aspects of acting as if you already have everything is that it allows you to release the need for validation from others. When you are grounded in the belief that everything you desire is already yours, you no longer seek approval from others. You are no longer dependent on external sources of validation to feel complete. This is incredibly empowering because it frees you from the need to measure your worth against the standards of others. You are enough as you are. You have everything within you to create the life you desire, and you are not waiting for permission to do so. As you continue this practice, you will also start to notice the changes in your physical reality. Relationships that once seemed strained may become more harmonious. Opportunities that once felt out of reach may begin to present themselves. The key here is that these changes are a reflection of the changes happening within you. As you align your inner world with the belief that you already have everything, the outer world begins to mirror that belief. The shift happens within you first, and then it radiates outward. The truth is that your reality is always a reflection of your beliefs. If you believe that you are unworthy, you will attract experiences that reflect that belief. If you believe that you are not enough, you will find yourself in situations that reinforce that belief. But when you act as if you already have everything, you change the energy you are putting out into the world. You begin to align with your highest self, the version of you who already possesses everything you desire. And as you align with that version of yourself, your external reality begins to mirror that truth. It's important to remember that this is not a one-time shift. This is an ongoing practice. There will be days when it feels difficult to embody the feeling of already having everything, and that's perfectly normal. The key is not to beat yourself up in those moments, but to simply return to the truth. Remind yourself that you are always worthy, always capable, and always deserving. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. The more you consistently act as if you already have everything, the more natural it becomes to embody that belief. The beauty of this practice is that it is always available to you, no matter where you are in life, no matter what circumstances you are facing. You can always choose to act as if you already have everything. You can always choose to believe that everything you desire is already on its way to you. You can always choose to step into the person you are becoming, knowing that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. As you continue to walk this path, remember that you are not alone. The universe, God, or whatever you choose to call it, is always working in your favor. Everything you need is already within you, and everything you desire is already on its way. Trust in the process, trust in your own power, and most importantly, trust that you are already living the life you desire. When you act as if you already have everything, you create a life that is filled with abundance, joy, and peace. You create a life where your dreams are not just possible, but inevitable. So, take a moment to close your eyes and feel the truth of this statement. Imagine that you already have everything you've ever wanted. Feel the joy, the peace, the gratitude, the abundance. Allow yourself to embody that feeling fully. Now, step into your day with that feeling. Walk through the world as if you are already living in the reality you desire. Make decisions from that place of already having everything. Speak with the confidence of someone who knows that everything they desire is already on its way. And watch as the world begins to shift around you. As you continue to embody the truth that you already have everything, you will see that everything you desire is already yours. The universe will respond to you with exactly what you have already claimed. Trust the process, believe in your worth, and know that the life you desire is already on its way. You are worthy of everything you seek, and the moment you align with that truth, the world will unfold before you in ways you could never have imagined. In conclusion, the power to manifest everything you desire lies within you, and it begins with the simple yet profound act of believing that you already have everything. As you step into this truth, you align your inner world with your deepest desires, and the universe will respond accordingly. The key is not to wait for external circumstances to change before you feel abundant, successful, or fulfilled. Instead, begin now in this moment to act as if you are already living the life you dream of. By trusting in your own worth and embodying the belief that all things are already yours, you open yourself to receiving everything the universe has in store for you. Every step you take in this direction strengthens your ability to create your reality and step into the fullness of your potential. Remember, the journey of acting as if you already have everything is an ongoing process, but with consistent practice, the changes will unfold before your eyes. You will begin to see yourself as the person who already possesses all the success, love, and peace you seek, and that energy will naturally attract all that you desire. Trust the process, trust yourself, and know that everything you've ever wanted is already on its way to you. The life you desire is not a distant dream. It is already yours. All that is required is for you to step into it fully with the belief that you are already living it.
Drops of dew, carrying dreams to a world anew. Silent and still as the world takes rest, the sea hums low in a song of its best. The harp weaves a spell that calms the air. carries no